I have a bigger picture question for you. With the season how it is, with the pandemic and all the circumstances and postponed games and so on, and you've had your fair share of missing players too. At the beginning of the season, the coaches were especially afraid of what the results were of players missing many games. So I was just wondering how you think the season is going altogether, like out of your perspective. Is it good? Is it worse than you expected? Is it better than you expected? What's your opinion on that?
Are you asking just in terms of how many COVID cases and situations there have been and things like that?
Yeah, just like what the season in the pandemic looks like for you. If it's like you were expected, if you were expecting things to go, or if things are better or worse.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. As we prepared to get into this, we watched football, what was going on there. They had their share of issues, but were able to work through them. And I see the NBA working through issues as well. The COVID cases are very unpredictable. We've got to really keep our guard up and be very vigilant in terms of, masking, testing, the protocols that are in place, the upgraded, more aggressive protocols that came into effect 3-4 weeks ago, whatever they were. It feels like, we had gotten to a stretch where you didn't hear about a lot of COVID stuff, and all of a sudden San Antonio is dealing with it on a pretty significant level. So the league has set up this season, allowing for a high level of flexibility in the second half, with what I understand. I presume that means more time to schedule the remainder of the games, knowing that some teams are going to have a significantly greater number of games than others. And hey, all the stuff for the All-Star game is in the mix as well. That's been a polarizing topic. That's a business thing, and there are business reasons to do it. There are reasons related to status of players with contracts and stuff like that provide reasons to do it. The NBA will make the best of it. They will. I think it's stuff that creates a high level of conversation back and forth. Politicians have gotten involved on a lot of levels, and people are trying to take care of things as best they can, and so we just got to work through everything. But if your question is it worse than I expected or better than I expected? I expected pretty much that there were going to be challenges along the way for virtually every team. And, on some level, I think that has been true, and we're 8 games from being halfway through. At least we are. I don't know what everybody else's game count is. And look, we're not certain what's gonna be happening with our Houston game on Friday. So we'll wait and see. But whatever it is, we'll deal with it. I've been through a lot of turbulent situations in my time in coaching, both as an assistant and as a head coach. Everything from pandemics to the Palace Brawl to whatever you want to call this, a historically cold 5-day period that has basically shut down the city of Dallas. And we're resilient. We're a resilient species. We'll figure things out, but we've just got to have our hearts in the right place and always err on the side of doing the right things.